talking to them. Oh, there it is.
Damn, look at that. There we are coming inside the building.
There we are. Look at
Yo,
that. Welcome into Sports with Balls, everybody.
Yo.
Welcome
Boy,
in,
that was
welcome in
fake
on
laugh.
this wonderful Thursday night.
That was a huge fake laugh.
What was?
You're a fake laugh.
Lauren just fake laughed me.
What? I mean, is it the bro? When she does bro, are you in trouble? Which one is it?
Yeah, when she says bro. Yeah.
You got it, Lauren? I got it.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't have it.
Oh.
Oh,
There it is, right there.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into Sports with Cojones.
I'm not here.
What?
I'm not here.
What do you mean you're not here?
I gotta get over here. What's up? So y'all can see me. What's happening?
Welcome into Sports with Balls, y'all. Jeff, Michael, Lauren, Leal, Grant, Miles. We are down here and on Bagby, Christian's Tailgate, 2000 Bagby in Midtown. Obviously, man, this is our home, basically.
This is
Pretty
our home.
much.
We love it here. They
Pretty
treat us
much.
well. We love the staff. The food's great. I had some before we came on tonight, and of course they hook it up with the drinks.
What'd you have?
A
Dude.
Red Bull.
What'd you have?
For the first time ever, I think in the history of the show, Lauren was the first person here.
Oh,
I
for
was.
real?
Yeah, I was not. I wasn't here.
Wow.
I got here like at 6:05.
Whoa.
So proud of you.
Right.
What'd you eat?
I had a taco.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Fish
though?
taco.
Like I guarantee you on
Shrimp.
the way.
Okay.
Like I guarantee you on the way here, Lauren was like, "I'm gonna be early. Sit down. I'm gonna talk to her. Like we're gonna have a little pre-show. Blah blah blah." And then nobody was here.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Those were my thoughts.
What time did you get here?
Early.
Man, I didn't get here
6:30
until
maybe?
6:30.
Wow.
Right.
That's disappointing.
I
No,
know.
my bad, y'all. My bad. But what's up, y'all? Welcome in, Kevin Anthony, Lottie, Jeff Hagel. Man, Max Sports, thank you guys for setting up and getting this going for us. As always, Ali and Zach, the man behind the man and woman behind the scenes.
It's getting quicker. It's getting quicker. These dudes, boom,
I
got it going.
They don't have a microphone, but I wonder what time they got here today.
I asked Zach, and he said about 4 o'clock.
Damn, y'all
Yeah.
been here since 4?
They've been
Jeez.
setting it up here, Christian Tailgate, like we said.
Hard work.
All to put on a badass show for you guys, man. We've got lots to go over. As always,
Yep.
Thursday, the weekend's coming up. I've got a big weekend this weekend, y'all.
We are exactly 2 weeks away from the NFL draft.
I was just about to say that. I'm stoked. This is going to be an amazing draft. I think there's going to be surprises everywhere in this draft. Like I'm stoked. For the second year in a row, this is crazy because I hate the Cowboys. But the most interesting pick to me is number 10. I know, but like the most interesting pick to me is number 10. Should be very
Yeah,
very
10's when the Cowboys go, it's gonna change draft. I think what it all comes down to though, the draft, and of course I know we're gonna talk more about it at some point, but what it comes down to is that third pick, what San Francisco does. What San Francisco does at number 3, that's gonna make a huge difference, I think, for the rest of the draft. That's gonna be
Y'all stay tuned. We have a draft special, which means we are going to be here. We're going to go over the draft picks with you. We're going to do them live as they're picking them. Our draft special is insane. We're going to talk about the picks after they're done. It's an awesome show. Last year's show was amazing. We did that down at Lucky's Pub, and I can't wait. Like, we just sit here. We'll do 30 minutes prior to the draft talking about everything, and then we'll go pick by pick by pick with you guys as far as we can.
it wasn't amazing because we weren't there.
Yeah, I know.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I also, we never say this, but I gotta give a shout out to Zach Marler, aka Reckless, for our opening jam. I love that song. Reckless, it's called 713 Anthem. You guys go get it. It's on iTunes and it's on YouTube everywhere. It's got over 1 million hits on YouTube.
Does he tune in to like hear it every
Oh, yeah,
week?
he watches all the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What up, Zach?
I
You're
love
out
that.
there.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for
Good
our
song.
theme song. It is great.
It's aight.
Hey, let's go around the league, see what's happening out there on the ballpark.
Let's do it. Today's score. Smarter Mortgage. Call David Carrier, 281-650-0648. Mention SWB and get a free quote ASAP. Refinancing and purchasing. So both of them, refinance your home or go get a loan for a new one and I'll go buy something else.
Go buy something else. What do you mean?
Man, I'm remodeling my house. And dude,
I got you.
My gosh, dude. Like, I can't even explain it, man. I can't even explain it. They're still in there, and it's halfway done.
Do you have any idea how much longer that's? Have they given you a deadline? Like, have they said we'll be out by
I
this
feel
date?
like, I mean, The freeze was in February. It is now almost. We're heading into mid-April.
The painters will be day 25 tomorrow.
Are they paid by the hour?
No, dude, this is it's obnoxious, y'all. And I get it. All you contractors out there, I know. Like I know, I don't want to hear it.
Like I understand, I get it.
Yeah, but remodeling your house is no joke. Don't do it. Get an apartment. I'm over it. But let's go over some scores with you guys, man. Mariners bested the Orioles. Mariners bested the Orioles 2-1. Indians over the White Sox 4-2. Twins beating the Red Sox in a surprise 3-4. Marlins over the Orioles in the first game of the doubleheader 4-2. By the way, I did not know that the doubleheaders were 7 innings again this year.
Oh.
Just found that out today.
Nice.
Wasn't that? I thought that was just for the 60-game schedule last season.
They made it permanent this year for doubleheaders, and I don't know why. Doesn't that mess with stats?
There's a lot of MLB that we'll get into tonight. Where I want to know y'all's opinion.
Oh, I can't wait.
Right when you're done with these box
I can't wait. Padres beat the crap out of the Pirates 8-3. Braves killing them all. Well, not killed them. 7-6. Right now, Tampa Bay and Grant's hometown Rangers tied up in 1, and the Diamondbacks are 10-4 in the second inning.
Jeez,
And
10-4.
On that note, thank God the Astros are not playing this evening.
They
Give 'em a break.
They need a day off after what just happened to them when their former manager came into town. Woo! We will get all into it. Does that wrap up our scores?
Yeah, we're good. No Astros scores, so let's go.
All right, let's get into what's hot. It's time to go over the headlines that are dominating the media right now. And this is brought to you all by Joe Applewhite and Joe Applewhite Realty. Everything that he touches turns to sold. That's right. If you're going to buy a house, sell a house, you're on the market, you don't know what to do quite yet, he will help you out there. Give him a call at 713-291-5270. Jeff knows it pretty well.
Yeah, I've talked to Joe a few times today, man. Joe's an amazing human being. You dealt with him, right? He sold your friend a house.
He got my friend a house, actually. Yeah. Did really good with that. Found her exactly what she wanted and where she wanted it. Yeah.
I was talking to Joe today about cryptocurrency because I just started putting some money online on these things, man. It's fun to sit there and watch it. Have y'all done that?
I haven't.
I haven't, man. That stuff, I don't know.
It's awkward.
I still don't know about it. I mean, I know Warren Buffett said a long time ago, invest in what you know, and I just don't know that stuff right now. Like, that's not.
Are you a big Warren Buffett guy?
Oh, I mean, dude who's worth that much money, he's got to be doing something right. So,
That's right.
But yeah, no, it's a big. I mean, that's all anybody's talking about is cryptocurrency,
Yeah,
and I'd love to do more research. I'm
putting money into this stuff, and I don't even know what it does.
Jeff, come
I'm
on
just
now.
watching the
You gotta be
little thing.
smart with your money.
I'm watching little things go up and down, and I'm like, that one looks good. And if it's like,
it went up, great. It went down, crap.
yeah, I mean, I'm like,
Are your painters at your house watching you do this?
well, I'm outside on the patio.
So they can't see it.
Dude, I'm so annoyed. Like, you don't understand. I'm laying in bed and there's painters walking around at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, is this a joke, man? I'm so annoyed.
I hate to hear
and the
it.
one
I'm
guy,
sorry.
Dude, there's a one painter. I swear to you, this is so. Every time he paints, he's like,
He
like,
breathes heavy?
like,
Really?
Why the hell does he do
Why?
that?
Man, I gotta go.
Is he a
Like,
big
Have you
dude?
told him?
I'm literally about to sell my house. I'm done.
With them in it?
Yeah, like, I'm
Jeff,
done.
I can't see you leaving when you're on the property where the golf course is your backyard.
I'm done.
I
Well,
just can't see
He'll
you
find
doing it.
another one.
Anyways, it's time to get into what's hot. I'm sure Jeff's house will come up once or twice more in the show.
I hope not.
Aaron Darnold is facing a lawsuit now. So, Vincent Spriggs filed a lawsuit against Los Angeles Rams defensive tackle, strong pass rusher Aaron Donald, after an alleged result that happened 3 a.m. on April 11th. There were speculation between 3 and 4, and it was confirmed it was at 3 a.m. in Pittsburgh.
They were all sober.
Yeah.
Crazy. It was
Sure.
right. So this happened after hours at a city club on the south side, apparently, of Pittsburgh, which is, is his former team. And this guy, Vincent Spriggs, has 16 stitches, suffered a broken orbital bone, a broken nose, a concussion, and a sprained or broken arm. They haven't told about the arm yet.
Arm injury is what they claim. Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I give my dad credit for something. nothing good goes on after midnight or 1 a.m. I mean, it just seems like things that happen bad.
I call complete bullshit.
What?
Really?
You call what?
I've had great times after 1 a.m.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm sure there are great times. I'm just saying, you rarely hear about incidents like this happen at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's true.
I mean, look, you can kind of guess what happened during this scenario.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but if it's a bar or club, they're going to have security cameras, and we'll see what happens. But I can't imagine being hit by Aaron Darnold, like, with no helmet on. Like,
No, that dude's fit.
crap.
That dude's large and fit.
Like,
Yeah.
The injuries did not surprise me. If Aaron Darnold and his boys jumped this kid, it doesn't surprise me at all.
I will say this, though. Before I start rushing to judgment on it, what happened, I would like to learn more because
exactly.
Aaron Darnold's never seen. I don't know the guy.
But he's never had any.
Oh, you don't really? Like, you can't just call him up right now?
I wish I could. I would if I could.
No, but
But I'm saying
I got his number.
that was a good one. I like that. I'm saying I don't know who he is, so maybe he's an asshole behind the scenes, but he just seems like on the field and in public, he seems like he's a pretty stand-up dude. So this was surprising for me.
One of his friends is about to get really rich because they will take the fall for this.
Oh, 100%. Well, you remember who was it when they had like a rookie symposium
Yeah, that's what.
and said, get a fall guy? Who was that?
Man.
I think it was Shannon Sharp.
But yeah, I mean that's exactly what's going to happen, unless a video evidence comes out of Aaron Darnold just smashing this guy in the face, which I can't see him doing.
I can't either.
So we'll see, and I'm sure if this guy, look, there's all. I don't want to speculate, but we'll
Yeah.
see. Let's see if there's footage.
Well, and then that's what I say. Like, okay, if he gets a penalty for it, like, what is that? Like 6-game suspension, 5-game suspension. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Thomas, like for real, come over to the house tomorrow. You can paint. Like, just get this out the way.
Thomas is gonna paint. Thomas gonna paint for you.
It's only like 3,600 square feet, dude. It's 25 days.
I'm sorry,
A
Jeff.
3-piece
Hang
suit
on
without
there.
drop cloths? Wow, that would be entertaining.
Dude, that
I
guy-
mean, hey, what did
that's a
I say? We were
professional
going
painter.
to be talking about the house once again.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So the Astros didn't play today. However, they had 5 go down to the IL yesterday, including Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, Martin Maldonado, Yordan Alvarez, and utility infielder Robel Garcia. James Click said, though, this is due to health and safety protocols, but we don't know anything further than that, whether it's COVID, which means they would be out for 10 days on leave, but we don't know if it's COVID. We don't know if it's because they came in contact close to COVID. We don't know anything else. We just know that the main guys that need to be out there swinging the bat aren't.
All I know is do they have to go back? They don't have to go back to the minors to get. I'm mad because like if they're all going to play the Skeeters game, I'm going.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah, that would be a sellout. Yeah,
that
for
would be a
sure.
lot of fun.
But like I said, if it has anything to do with COVID related, that means they are away for 10 days. So it can't be that long.
Yeah, I mean,
If that is the case.
I think we all know what happened.
Well, and the problem with it is you've got a time frame right now. The Astros aren't playing well, and then you've got their best players out. I mean, they're 6-6 right now in their division. I'm not saying that they have a long way to go, and it's going to be a huge difference in the season. But losing your guys like that when you're 6-6 and they haven't been playing well, it's not a good beginning to coming into April for the Astros.
The only team that's not been already hit by a massive injury bug is unfortunately the LA Dodgers.
Correct,
Yeah,
which is why they're
that's right.
best record in MLB,
Yep.
which we'll get to.
Yep. So that happened, and of course against the former manager AJ Hinch in the 6-4 loss yesterday against the Tigers. All right, let's get away from that and head on to the minor leagues, which you just mentioned, Jeff. So the Atlantic League announced that they plan to move the mound back 12 inches from home plate this season. They tried to do this back in, I believe, 1969, 1965, and between those years, it did not get approved. But this is designed to reduce home runs and strikeouts. Boring. But and to increase action from batter to batter, the amount of contact made. That's what this is meant to do. So, like I said, this is going to be activated the second half of the 120-game regular season schedule. And the thoughts are batters will hit the ball more frequently. Jeff, I thought you would be so opposed of this,
I'm not.
but you told me the opposite before the show started.
Look, if you want to increase action in the MLB, stop the shift. Like, just stop it. It's obnoxious. you don't get to see the range of the shortstops, the second basemen. Like, you don't get to see the throwing arms and the acrobatic plays. Stop the shift, and then you will see higher scoring games. And, otherwise, move it back 12 inches, giving them aluminum bats and HGH, and let's go.
That would be
What are
fantastic.
your thoughts on this, Grant?
That would be a fun baseball game to watch.
Well, I'm surprised that Jeff said that, just because Jeff is Mr. Old Rules of Baseball guy, back in the day guy. So I'm surprised that you're okay with that. But I mean, I like, look, any modifications to the game of baseball that can help the game and help it be not so boring, then I'm all for. And you also got to remember too.
Well, so that's exactly what I just said about the shift. The shift makes it boring.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, stop it. Like, you should only be allowed to do the shift like 4 or 5 times a game, almost
Right.
like visiting the mountain.
Right.
Like, you can't just do a shift like put 4 players at once. It makes the game extremely boring.
That's a discussion we're supposed to have later on in the show, but I want to back up. I want to back that up and test you to some points that I have to make about the shift.
We can do it later.
But thoughts on the mound?
I mean,
on the mound.
I want to. This doesn't bother me. They raised the mound a long time ago. There's always needs to be, like, football always evolves, basketball always evolves. So, like, you evolve with time. Like, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I don't like the 7-inning doubleheader. Like, why? I don't understand. Are you trying to speed it up? Like,
It's like college.
I just don't understand it. Same thing with women having 2 halves, or women having 4 quarters in NCAA and men having 2 halves.
Well, and the one thing to remember about the Atlantic League is, I guess it's kind of like the guinea pig league. And what I mean by that is, they're the ones that are trying all the bits when it comes to baseball. So, like, they're the ones that are actually calling balls and strikes with a computer and calling it to the earpiece of the person behind the plate. So they're doing that. They're doing all kinds of modifications with the DH. Like, I guess they are going to be the ones that try all the rule changes out and see how it goes. So, I mean, I guess that's the Atlantic League. They're just going to keep trying to do these modifications and see what works.
Oh, Vicky Leal had a good question. She said, would it make it worse on the pitcher's arms? I mean, 12 inches, I don't know. Over 10 years, maybe. I don't know. It's a good question.
That is a good question.
Kevin Anthony said he umpired a 14U perfect game league last week, and they're doing the shift at that age. That's like, what? Like, you're taking, like, Carlos Correa, like, all those acrobatic plays that you see all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone because Carlos Correa versus left-hand batters is playing second base.
Well, and if we want to get into the talk about and going in more detail about the shift, I can do that. It's the shift is one of those things where, it's like the NBA and free throw shooting. When they foul the guy that can't make free throws, everybody's like, oh, that sucks. Correct. But my point of it is, that dude should learn to make free throws, and they'll stop doing that.
Yeah. So Alvarez, I mean, to the point, Yordan Alvarez, he had struck out like 6 straight times. In order to break his strikeout, they shift him to the right, lay down a bunt.
Yes.
Left hand side. Yordan Alvarez.
Right.
Bunted and got on base. First base hit. Now that's one way of doing it, but that makes the game boring.
It does.
My
Oh, it
goodness.
does, but
Yordan Alvarez is bunting.
Well,
Right.
we'll talk about a bunt, or actually just an infield hit where a guy actually beat it out, making it to first base safe a little bit later on.
right.
Moving on from baseball,
Sorry we got heated.
fight that is coming up on July 10th, UFC 264. Full capacity crowd that will be there. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. Thoughts on the fight?
It's Cormier up there. It should be Foyer. Our bad. So this is number 3. I'm gonna watch it.
See, I feel like now we're getting to the point where these guys just want money.
Oh, sure.
These guys just want money. Or is there a point to where this is about legacy?
No, I think, in my opinion, Conor McGregor, I don't think can do anything more to change his legacy, improve it, damage it. I think he has a legacy, and I don't think it'll change based on how many more fights he does and how he does on those fights. I will say, it becomes a point where,
man.
there you go.
Oh
Boom,
my
boom,
goodness!
there you go.
Thank you so much, Ali.
Who did that? Did Hyro did that? Hyro did it.
Man, you gotta,
Hey.
I love Chris's tailgate.
thank
Well, it
you
was
so
Hyro.
much.
I think
Oh,
Hyro,
look at that.
my boy, did
Oh,
that.
it's a party. It's a party. It's a
Oh,
party.
there you go. Yeah.
Man,
Is he gonna make me do that?
this is the best show.
It is,
we
dude.
have the
You
best jobs
get
doing
free
this,
drinks
guys.
and all
This show
kinds of
is
shit.
phenomenal.
That's fantastic.
Thank you so much out there for tuning in and catching us too, because we really enjoy this, and we're happy that you enjoy it as
Oh, yeah.
well.
Absolutely.
Every Monday and Thursday.
Well,
But,
we got some fans here. I got my boys. They're over there. They're watching us.
Yeah.
Hyro and Randy and Marcos, all those guys.
They
yeah.
waved to us when
They
they
did.
came in.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
They
it.
weren't waving at me, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we got a little fan right here too that's running around.
They weren't waving at me, Lauren.
No,
No, they weren't waving at me.
they're your friends though.
Yeah, I see them all the time though. They don't see the great Lauren Leal, so they're waving at Lauren.
All right. So is this fight about the legacy, the
Listen,
money? What are you
quick,
intrigued?
hold on, quick story. Lauren Leal. I almost dropped Lauren Leal's name today just to have an in for
Appreciate it.
to talk to a guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about work, and I was like, man, but he didn't answer his phone. I had the whole line set up. I was like, Jeff Michael, Sports and Balls, co-host Lauren Leal. Oh yeah, of course. I had it
Yeah.
all set up, man, and he didn't answer. And I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
It's a good end.
It is. It's a great end. Yeah.
Well,
Thank
you
you,
know,
Lauren.
I do
it's
that at the
after a
grocery
lot-
store.
I said, who are you talking to at the grocery store then?
I go to the grocery store. I want a discount. I'm like, hey, how about I don't know Lauren Leal. And they're like, you know Lauren Leal? Oh, okay.
If you're going to a grocery store and you need a discount, it's more like Joe Applewhite.
Yeah,
That's true.
With
Kroger.
his face on
Correct,
the
yes.
with his face on the deal, but
I bet you can get a deal somewhere. Where can you get a deal? Like if you walk in and say, hey, Lauren Leal, where can I get a deal if I know Lauren
where do you
Leal?
eat for free?
y'all. I
Where's
don't
the
know,
Lauren Leal
but-
deal?
Hold on. It's got to be a
Y'all,
coffee. It's
come
got to
on
be a
now.
coffee shop. There's a coffee shop that Lauren does
I
not
thought
pay.
you said puppy shop. I was like, that would be incredible.
No, I
They're
guarantee
coffee
you.
shops.
Coffee shop. I know Lauren doesn't pay for
I
coffee.
go to all of them in the Heights,
No
guys.
way.
Catch me there
So,
any day.
so you got nothing to add?
No, what I was going to say, like Jeff said, he was going to drop my name for
He
this
already
organization.
tried. Yeah.
He didn't because he didn't answer, but
Okay.
he would.
He would if he knew you.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
it's
how
like
can I help you?
after years of hard work
Yes,
and
ma'am.
networking
Yes, ma'am.
and trying and
I
trying.
know.
It's not just, oh, hey, I know this person.
I'm not saying you haven't earned it. I'm just saying I want to know where I can go get the Leal deal.
Anywhere coffee in the
The
Heights.
real deal, Leal is right here.
That's right. The Leal deal. What were we talking about?
McGregor fighting. And you,
Oh, okay.
you said that his legacy won't change. I think that if he loses this fight, it will.
Really?
Yeah, and the only thing that he'll be known for is the McGregor fight because
Since you're the huge like fighting person.
I'm a huge sports guy.
I'm a huge sports girl.
And you're a sport-
But as far
you're a
as the fights go, Jeff, how many times have these two matched up?
this is number 3, and if he gets knocked last time, it will change Conor McGregor's legacy. It'll be like Ronda Rousey.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be like Ronda
Where has she
Rousey.
been?
But if he's laying on the ground in the second round, knocked out, the only thing McGregor will be known for will be the Mayweather fight.
Here's a better question. Do you think McGregor cares about his legacy?
No, he's rich, like real rich.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think he think it matters to him? He all he knows
That's
is he's
why I
got
think-
$100 million in the bank. That's all he
That's
knows.
why I think he's gonna lose this fight.
Oh, you think he's gonna lose?
Yeah, I think he's gonna lose.
Oh.
I think he's past his heyday. It's like Rousey. This is another paycheck for him, and this is it. Like he's gonna call it quits after this, 100%.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. He has a bunch of marketing gigs though, too,
He'll come back.
right?
He'll come back and box at age 55.
He's got a lot of sponsors and whatnot, though. I just have to bring this up really quick because my brother, what's up, Josh?
Oh.
I don't.
You got the Leal
I don't
family.
much see you on
Wow.
here, but he said Cassoulet. That was the first commercial we ever did. I was like 8 years old. We were a family.
You were on TV.
Yo, your whole family did a
My
Casa.
whole family was in
I gotta tell you,
Cassoulet.
this Josh kid, her brother.
Yeah.
You know,
It's Cowboys
my girl
fan.
Ashley. Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good-looking kid. Man. Like he came to the Super Bowl, and I was like, "Hey, Ashley, get over here, girl. Like, hold on."
Hey, well, good news. Lauren knows how to get a hold of him. So
He's single. Like, is he single now?
He's single, ladies.
Oh, watch out. He likes all my stuff on Instagram, so I appreciate you, Josh.
Yeah. He loves the show.
boy, what I
big
tell you what was a
supporter.
great conversation was when we started asking about your friends.
My friends.
Oh.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
nothing.
Well, all my girlfriends have growing up have always loved my brother. So there you go.
I'm sure the feeling was mutual.
Huh?
I'm sure the feeling was mutual. I'm sure Josh loves your friends too.
Okay, this is getting awkward.
Sports.
All right.
Damn, Josh, you want
Sorry,
to come on the
Josh.
Josh is coming on
All right,
the show.
Joshua,
Sorry, Josh.
where are you at?
I'll move on.
Didn't he come on the show?
Yeah, he did.
You brought him on.
Yeah,
we asked him some Super Bowl
asked some
trivia when we
questions,
had
yeah.
our like long hour-and-a-half podcast. That was so much fun.
We've
All you
had
guys
your-
who brought out the brisket and the queso and all that
we've
stuff.
We've had your mom on, your brother on, your dad's.
Garrett.
Your dad busted out your age. Garrett. We've had my dad on the show.
Your dad's on the show.
Yeah.
We need Melissa. Where is she at?
Nah, she don't
Well,
want to
the
come on.
your daughter created our TikTok, so there's
there we
that.
go.
Well,
There's
yes,
that.
that's correct. Yes.
All right, I was waiting to see if my brother had cassoulet. Oh yeah, yep, that's right.
Cassoulet.
That wraps up our what's hot for right now, but we have so much more hotness to get into. That's going to be sizzling. But we got to thank some people before we go any further. Hybrid Technologies Group. Call Roy Stanton because he will hook you up when it comes to phones, cable services, surveillance cameras, cloud services, any of these type of services. Give him a call at 832-336-1201. Once again, that is Roy Stanton, Hybrid Technologies Group. Mention Sports with Balls and get a discount.
That is one solid dude. That's a good guy. Like, he's awesome. We all knew Dimitri, you know. The rest,
Yes.
that was his best friend, like one of his best friends. Like Roy is one of the most stand-up guys I've ever. Like I mean, he's just a solid individual. Great family man, just and an incredible company. He grew that company from hanging up TVs,
Oh, really?
like in people's houses on like Facebook.
Yeah.
And now he like does commercial buildings for like it's unbelievable.
That's
Incredible guy.
awesome. Call
That is.
Roy now.
I don't know if I've met him. Has he ever been to anything that we've been doing?
No man, he's busy. Like he has a bunch of work in Denver too. Like I mean, he travels everywhere now. Dude. He's busy.
Really?
Just a good guy though, man. I mean, he's a massive Astros fan. So Roy, if you're listening, I'd love to have you on the show.
Have you met him?
I've never met Roy.
No. Okay. Well, I know who we have met.
Oh yeah, these two.
Mark Boardman and Josh Wiseman
right.
at Construction Concepts.
That's right.
They are changing corporate culture one design at a time, from hospitality, corporate, luxury, retail, and medical facilities. Their team of experts can update or create a space that exceeds your expectations. Give them a call at 713-589-2682. That's buildithouston.com.
Hey! Yeah, my brother said, don't forget about Jose Lima. That's right.
Oh,
He
yeah.
carried me all over the store when we did the Cassoulet commercial.
Jose Lima did that commercial?
Rest in peace. Yeah, it was in Pearland.
Whoa.
Yep.
What's Lottie doing here? Is he singing the commercial? It says Casa Olay, fresh today, every day. Is that a commercial?
Ole. Ole.
Okay,
That's like, yeah,
all right.
that's the commercial.
All right. I got you.
Oh, we are getting bright up in here. I'm loving this light. Let's get into some baseball.
Well, yeah, because you're tan with white teeth. I look like
Correct, yeah.
like,
Look like a ghost over here.
Totally not true.
Casper.
just remind me not to wear like dark clothing.
Check.
Check.
I
You
got
mean
that.
you're white?
I'm just red because I'm Indian and I'm nervous. I'm sitting next to Lauren. Like, let's go.
You're fine, Jeff.
Well, and I
you
wouldn't
are
know a
fine.
hat tonight. Somebody said they
I
didn't
know.
recognize me.
We walked in. Listen, so
Yeah.
we walked in the show last night, and like, who was it? Somebody said, "Nice haircut, Grant." Was that Lou?
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
just said, "Nice haircut, Grant."
Yeah. I don't think he's ever seen me without a hat
Yeah,
on.
going without the hat look. Is this,
I forgot
this
it.
something new?
I forgot it. I forgot
You
it.
do have a nice little hat selection. I like it.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
like, let's
Thank
just
you.
be real.
I love hats.
Okay, let's
I
get
bet
into
you do.
let's get into some baseball.
That's a good point.
Shohei Ohtani is
borrow
on
some.
fire. He has definitely proved himself after last year had that elbow injury. Has come off hot starting the 2021 season. So yesterday he beat out an infield single. It looked like it was going to be a ground out in 29.5 feet per second. So I mean, it was just crazy.
Have y'all seen? Did you watch these highlights? Have you seen?
I watched. Yes.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
He looks like.
Roadrunner. Maybe.
Okay, y'all thought Barry Bonds was doing steroids. Like, dude, come on, dude. Have you take a picture of Ohtani from last year and this year? Like, dude, he looks huge. And he
Are you
looks-
trying to tell us something?
He looks like the epitome of like a baseball player on a video game.
Don't tell me there's PEDs going
And he
on.
can throw 100. He can throw 101 miles an hour and hit the ball 450 feet.
That's what I was gonna say. So like so far this year, I mean, from pitching to hitting, speed, everything. Like he's thrown a 101 mile per hour pitch. He connected on a 119 mile per hour hit, and now he's beating out this like infield single. It's just insane. If you go watch it yesterday, Angels are playing. I forgot who their matchup was, but Incredible. It was
Well, and look, in pretty much every category you can think of, offensive category in baseball, him and Trout are top 5 or top 10. Like, I know the season's young, but there's your leader right now in triples is 3. Ohtani's had 2. Trout and Ohtani are almost neck and neck when it comes to RBIs, home runs, hits. Like, they're just, I mean, both of them are killing it this year. And that's kind of to what Jeff and I were talking about. We did our baseball preview, which is Ohtani and Trout, if they can both play the whole season and contribute, the Angels could be dangerous this year.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this because the Angels are in the Astros division, but man, if there's anybody in baseball that deserves to go to the playoffs,
It's Mike Trout.
It's Mike Trout, man.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, the guy, like, I mean, he has done so much for the Angels organization, and obviously he got paid, I understand that, but I mean, he's never even been in the playoffs. It's crazy. But MVP running right now is Ohtani and what is it, Acuna, Atlanta Braves, like 7 home runs.
Here's a question. Who do you feel more sorry for, Jake DeGrom or Mike Trout?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Probably Jake, because he has 2 Cy Youngs.
I would say Jake, because Mike Trout's bank account is huge.
But Jake's is going to be.
We talk about how great the Angels are. However, they've only won 1 out of their last 4. So there is that.
Well,
and they were beat 15-1 by the Blue Jays on the 10th, which was Saturday. So.
Well, and that's the thing about it, unfortunately,
That's baseball, though.
Well, the Angels are great at everything offensively, or at a lot offensively. The unfortunate part is when it comes to pitching, they're not very good. They're not tops as far as pitching goes. I mean, they're down towards the bottom.
You talk about a place for DeGrom to go to?
Oh, that would be.
Whoa.
You wouldn't want that if you're an Astros or a Rangers fan.
Rennell says,
Well, I don't want anything.
Rennell says
for the
Mike
Rangers.
Trout, the LeBron of baseball.
Oh, man, no.
I don't know. Mike Trout's not annoying.
Okay, listen.
When you want to talk about skill, okay, look, hey, I can't hate on LeBron too much. He's highly skilled, highly talented. He won the genetic lottery.
That used to be Garrett's favorite.
He won the genetic lottery. Mike Trout's just as talented, all that good stuff, but Mike Trout is not annoying. LeBron James is annoying.
Kevin said, "Do you think anybody will ever top Trout's war stats?" I highly doubt that. I mean, you'd have to be. I mean, you would have to. No, there's no way. Mike Trout, his war stats are unbelievable, like, unreal.
Yeah, if you can go and pull up some of his stats from over the past couple of years, see what they are. Sticking with baseball, we mentioned it earlier, the shift being very controversial. Should Major League Baseball ban the shift? Jeff, I believe, is totally against lowering the amount of times that they shift over. But the thing is, for me, guys, baseball, you take your advantage wherever you can get it. And obviously, with the cheating scandal with the Astros, that was like the biggest picture of it all. But I've spoken with like former major leaguers and former Hall of Famers that every baseball park, every baseball park is different, right? There's different links in the outfield. It's easier to hit a home run rather at some ballparks than others because of the distance. I've talked to guys, the way that they cut the grass, even the way that the ball either will stay and not foul out or foul out on purpose. Like, they do this, like, the shift is a part of the advantage of the baseball system. So it's like,
I don't think it should be eliminated because it's part of game plan.
Yeah,
I don't think it should be eliminated. I am on Jeff's side a little bit as far as limiting the amount of times that they can do that. However, I'll go back to the free throw scenario I laid out earlier. Learn how to hit free throws. Learn how to hit the opposite way. Learn how to strategize to make yourself productive at the plate. I mean,
well, the problem
that's my stance on that.
Well, the problem is that baseball for years was based on like power. Everybody wants to hit for power, right? Like the long ball's sexy, you know. So everybody was swinging, and where's your power? You know, if you're right-handed, it's to the left field. If you're left-handed, it's to the right field. And everybody swings like that from kids all the way up. Not everybody can be a Derek Jeter and spread the ball absolutely everywhere. You know, like Tucker for the Astros. Maybe 5% of his hits go to left field. Maybe, and that's because he missed.
We're not going to talk about Tucker because he left the bases loaded last night at the bottom of the ninth.
Well, it's because he
struck out looking.
But he leads the team in RBIs. But I mean, so Tucker, 5% of he's just bred to hit the ball to right field.
I understand that, but these guys are professional athletes. These guys train and work on their craft every day. They don't do anything else but that. Okay, 5% of the time. Learn to do it 15% of the time. I'm not talking about making it where that's all you do is you're an opposite foot.
Hey, Grant, why don't you eagle
That's so
50%
hard.
of the time?
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. No. If I go, yeah, that would be good, right? But I tell you what, if I was a professional golfer and that's all I had to do every day, all day, I sure would do my best to make sure I'm putting myself in more positions for that to happen.
Well,
so as a baseball player, I'm not saying change your game. I'm not saying go from hitting at 5% to 50. I'm just saying a 15% difference. Don't you think that would make a significant change to their strategy?
Well, I mean, it's going to take you a long time to figure that out. I mean, you've got a split-second decision to either push the ball over to left field or pull it over, to right where you're used to. Like, that's a very, very hard thing to do. And I don't want it removed. I just want it limited. So you take away those shortstop plays that are amazing. People diving and running those long throws. You take those out of the game, and even the second baseman and the double plays. Like, you take the excitement out of defense. So it makes it like MLB wants to make the game more exciting and more entertaining. Well, take away the shift like that, because that really, every time they hit the ball to the right, there's 5 guys over there.
Yeah.
And so it's not getting through. It makes it a lot more boring. And if they're looking to make the game more entertaining, screw moving the plate back 12 inches. Limit them to 4 shifts a game.
Well, and again, I'm not saying all that to say that I disagree with you. I agree with you. It should be limited. All I'm saying is you're a professional athlete, and I'm not saying that because I think it's easy. I know it's not. Look, one of the hardest things in the world, in my opinion, is to hit a baseball.
Well, what you're saying is like learn to punch the ball to the opposite field. Which like I said, Jordan bunted it the other day. Like bunt it.
Right.
You start doing that, and Major League Baseball, and you know what? Do it, because Major League, you start bunting every time there's a shift, there will be a change.
Oh, absolutely.
Real quick.
100%.
Well, I was going to say, you talk about moving the ball.
My son is jamming.
I know. I look over. I've been looking
Yes.
I look at Grant, and I just see him back there. He's
loving the music.
He loves Jonas Brothers. This is Jonas Brothers. What?
Is it Jonas Brothers?
I could name a Jonas Brothers song to save my life.
I bet you were all about Jonas Brothers.
I liked him.
Which one's the famous
I was
one?
a little bit older. Well, I mean, there's Nick, there's Joe.
Who was in the Jumanji?
There's Kevin.
The Jumanji?
There's one in the Jumanji?
Right? Or, I could be wrong.
Yes.
Jack Black was. Yes, yes, you were wrong.
No, I'm saying
What's
he
up,
was
Kyle?
in Jumanji, yeah.
What's up, Lenny? What's up, Kyle? Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Nick.
All right.
He has like the slanted sleepy eyes. He's like the baby one.
Oh my
Thank y'all
goodness.
for joining in. We're talking about Nick Jonas.
That was very specific. He has a dreamy slanty eye, I tell you what, he's got a hot wife.
Huh?
He's got a hot wife.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's an Indian lady.
Right, yeah.
I don't know her name, but she's hot and older.
Where's
All right.
Look,
Look her up.
Kevin Anthony.
Yeah, Kevin Anthony. Look her up. Look her
I
up.
had another point to make about the shift, and now I'm just kind of like, what?
By the
What?
way, Kevin, when you messaged us earlier on the Sports with Balls Facebook page, by the way, y'all go to the Facebook page, like us, follow us, everything. You'll see all our updates. When you put the little eyeballs, I told Grant, I was like, oh, Kevin's coming to the show.
Yeah,
I was
he
excited.
asked about you.
Oh yeah, he was excited to
So
see some
excited.
Kevin.
And I told Grant, I said, when he gets here, you get off the computer and Kevin gets up here to get on the show. So next time.
And I said no.
It's true.
I don't want that to happen. I love you, Kevin, but I don't want that to happen.
So you want more players to be like JD Martinez is what I was going to say, because the other day I mentioned he had like 2 out in right field, 1 in center. All homers.
And I don't expect every player to be that way. I'm not saying that because I know it's difficult. It's not easy. I'm just saying it's okay to be better at your craft. That's all I'm
Grant, it
saying.
ain't easy being cheesy, but you're good at it.
If you want something to change, do it like Grant said. Like start hitting over there, bunting over there, and it will change.
Yes, yes, it will.
All right, moving from the baseball to
Kevin Anthony, next Thursday, we'll see you.
Moving from the baseball.
By the way, thank you for bringing that up. That's my birthday, Kevin.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you didn't know that.
22nd.
Everybody knows it's going to be like outside on the sign whenever we show up on Thursday.
It will be. It will be. I brought cupcakes here
Thank you. Thank you
to
for my cupcakes today.
celebrate. All right, let's move on over to some NFL talk. We haven't had much of that lately just because obviously we're out of season, but we're 2 weeks out from the NFL draft, like I mentioned earlier. And 2 of the former #1 draft picks have joined forces this week into Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett on the Browns. They joined forces off the edge. That's
There's
right.
his wife.
Oh yeah, she is pretty.
She is very pretty.
Yeah.
She's taller than you.
For those who can't see on the camera, Grant was
Well,
just
they can look
showing
it
us,
up.
Nick Jonas'
Nick
wife.
Jonas' wife. Look her up.
My
She's
mom
hot.
commented like Nick, like she knew which one.
Oh, okay.
That's right. So Jadeveon Clowney, Myles Garrett, they joined the forces together on the Browns. Well, obviously Myles Garrett had already been there. Jadeveon Clowney with a 1-year deal worth up to $10 million says he wants to prove to the people that he's still here and he can dominate. He was like, yeah. And did you watch? I just have to ask you. Did you watch his press conference?
When was Clowney's last full season?
So 2017.
It's been a
You said
while.
2017. He's been injury prone every year since then.
What? I cannot figure out. Like, it's like that Michigan hit. Like, that was, he's getting paid still off that hit.
He is.
Well, that's the thing. So he said
That's crazy.
in his presser, he mentioned like, you know, I think like the Browns, like they had a better record than the team I played for last year. So why not? Like they're going to the Super Bowl. Like Baker, yeah. And I'm like, that's really all you're gonna say?
I mean, he was on the Titans. The Titans were good last
I know.
year. So, I mean, chill out there,
Yeah,
Jadeveon.
you never heard his name. Like, really, you didn't. I mean, obviously, you didn't hear much out of the Titans defense, but I don't understand how he's still moving around the league, and he's got a great agent. Like Grant always says, he got a great agent.
Yeah, 100%. So, just so you know,
I've met him numerous times. That he is a diva. He's like, it's unbelievable.
I don't even need to meet him to know that.
It's crazy.
I can tell, but he played his first season in the NFL. He played 4 games. And the season after that, it was 13, 14, 16, 15, 13. And last season, he played 8 games.
Wow.
15, 13, 8.
And
he gets
like
10
Jeff
million.
said, you're not really hearing his name either.
No.
So
I mean,
there's that, but like you know, like I said, the whole deal is Myles Garrett. They're going to be at the end. Is that truly going to be? Is it going to be as effective as they're predicting it right now?
Myles Garrett would run circles around Clowney. Myles Garrett is.
Well, he's so much younger.
Myles Garrett's top 2 defensive end in the whole league. Clowney is barely. I don't even know how he's getting paid $10 million.
Well, like you said.
It looks good on paper.
Well, because of his. But what I will say this. For his skill set, his size, everything, he's severely underpaid. I mean, that dude should be in the $15-20 million a year range, and he just hasn't produced. He just hasn't. That's why he's getting $8 million to play for the Cleveland Browns. And like you said, Myles Garrett, I don't think Myles Garrett cares one iota that he's on the other side.
No.
Myles Garrett's going to do his thing.
Whatever happened to
$70 million in his career.
Whatever happened to the quarterback that Myles Garrett shot the
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph. Whatever happened to him?
Mason
still in the
Rudolph.
NFL.
I feel so bad. I hate that situation. And then the stupid Browns fans, of course, got a pinata and were smacking it with the helmet. Like, how brutal are they?
Myles
Ugh.
Garrett, Myles Garrett is a beast. Like, that dude is, just a beast.
I hate to give an
phenomenal.
Aggie credit like that because he's an Aggie, but he's good though.
He's a really good football player.
Yeah, he's
and
good.
I hate it. This is why I don't like ESPN. The headline on ESPN, right? Clowney and Garrett on the ends. Who gives a shit about Clowney over here? Like, really? Does he demand a double team anymore?
No, over and under on how many games he plays. 7.5 over and under.
Under.
That's good.
That's fine. I say under.
That's good. I mean, he's got a
You said 7 games?
7.5.
That was a great over and under number.
It was, wasn't
That's
it?
a good one.
We should do a betting show.
Stay tuned.
That's next on the list. But we can put in a little bet right here if you want to. We want to rank the quarterbacks 1 through 5 coming out of the draft. And see what order we're in. You want to go first, Jeff?
Nope, this one's for y'all.
What? Why do you never do this?
Yep, it's y'all. I want to hear you.
You never
This
do
is
it.
his weather thing.
Oh, no.
This is weather thing.
Yes, this is his
No,
thing
it's
about the
not.
weather. Yeah, it is. This is a weather
I
thing.
swear it's
100%.
not. I should have
Do
put
you
it
have
on
yours
there.
lined up, Grant?
So are we talking about in talent level, or are we talking about
Like, who's
where
gonna
they'll
go
be
first?
drafted?
Where they'll be drafted.
Well, Trevor Lawrence will go first, obviously.
But did you see, I texted Jeff this, did you see his comment that he made on Twitter yesterday?
Did you see he just got married?
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah.
But did you see what he said? His
No, I didn't see
statement.
that.
Did you, Jeff?
No, but did y'all see that Butch Alcindor said he might be on the show on Thursday?
Damn. Come on, Butch. Let's talk about some stuff.
Just got a message from him. So
Fantastic.
we're going to know. Stay tuned. Pay attention to Sports with Balls.
Here's a good question I've got for Jeff.
Go.
You're going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL. Okay? Are you getting married?
No.
Okay.
Of course it's Jeff.
I mean, I would have to 100%. I don't. Trevor Lawrence, good on you,
Look,
brother. But
actually,
I'm going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. I'm getting married is the last thing on my mind.
Well, I bring up the tweet asking if you had read it, and I can't find it right now. But he
Maybe you
tweeted out.
deleted it.
He honestly might have deleted it because it's made major
What was
headlines. So he basically said, I'm not looking to go into the NFL to win a Super Bowl. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I enjoy playing.
He Tony Romo'd it.
Yep.
Like, why would you do that? You want everything from your top guy when you're looking to draft somebody. And you want someone to give their all whenever you get to that team. So
Yes.
why would he do this?
Somebody write that for him.
No, I mean, I don't think so at all. I don't think anybody.
ESPN
I don't think.
interviewed his dad about it too, and his dad was like, well, he's never been that guy to say, like, never been showy. He just wants to go out there, have a good time, do good, but he's never been like, oh, I'm going to be the best. I need to be the best.
Here's the question: your Jacksonville Jaguars. Does that make you doubt that as your number 1 pick at all?
Well, can we get back to where you're... okay, both of y'all, I'm pretty sure, have Trevor Lawrence going number 1.
Yes, Trevor Lawrence is 1. I don't think this makes any difference.
Man, I'll go back to
No, it's just a statement that
I'll go back to the stat.
shocking.
I'll go back to the stat I threw out the other day when 8% of NFL quarterbacks have made it in the NFL that were drafted in the first round in the last 8%. So I mean, take your pick of 1 through 4. I don't care if it's Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, it's a crapshoot.
Right.
It really is.
Well, and I think the biggest thing too is where that player is being drafted. Because if you ask me, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes if he was drafted by the New York Jets.
Exactly. So we talked about that too with coaching and their system.
Who's put around them?
Yes.
Right. Their system, and we talk about this. We talk about the teams that they may be going to, but it's not as hard as if it were NBA because sometimes those guys you never see again.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So so you're saying he gets drafted, he would still probably have a career,
Right.
just maybe not as a starter is what
Right.
you're saying.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I see that 100%.
Okay, I'll rearrange my question for you guys.
Yes, ask a better question.
Here's a better question because y'all didn't even answer the first one.
We only answer good questions.
Out of the top 5 quarterbacks that you have on the draft, who's more successful?
See, that's a good question right there, brother.
Who will be more successful or who has been more successful in college?
I pulled out a Grant question.
Yes, you did.
Who's
I'm
going
proud
to
of
be
you.
more successful in the NFL? Thank you, Grant. That actually means a lot to me.
Honestly,
What's
talking
up,
about
Jonathan?
when we discuss the teams that they could go to and who that surrounds them, it could be someone later on.
Well, look,
Since the first one will go to the
or you
worst
could,
team.
Lauren, just answer the question.
y'all still haven't answered either one of them.
I'm waiting on Lauren to answer the question. I'll answer it if you want me to.
No, I'm literally saying that someone later on in the draft may have a better
Agreed.
career
That wasn't the question.
because
Agreed.
they may go to a better team
Okay.
surrounded.
She's
with better
jeffing
wide
this question.
receivers. No.
She's jeffing it. So
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to go ahead and answer it. Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
Trevor Lawrence.
All right.
I'm gonna go Trevor Lawrence.
I love this comment by Thomas. Any chance Trevor Lawrence is a bust like Ryan Leaf? I mean,
No.
he sort of reminds me of a Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, Ryan Leaf, though.
He had an incredible college career.
Yeah.
Jeff, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Trevor Lawrence, Justin Field, and Zach Wilson are
Oh, I
the
thought it
huge
was
top
personal.
3
What's
who
that?
are being. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Zach Wilson are being talked about like crazy. How come Mac Jones isn't in the conversation as much when he has more yards in touchdowns than any of these guys.
Mac Jones' off-field issues are knocking him down.
Off-field issues.
Yeah, his off-field. I think he's got either two PIs or two DWIs or something. He's got some personal problems as far as alcohol is concerned. And at the beginning of the draft, before they started the combine, Justin Fields was down there at number 5, right? And so then Jones, all this stuff started coming out about Jones, and now he's moving down.
Yeah.
And there was one knock I told you, like the ESPN reporter said that he wasn't a mobile quarterback. Well, Tom Brady wins Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
that can be it. But he hasn't performed real well in his combine at all. But
Well-
he's going up there in the top 5. I mean, he played for Alabama, quarterback.
Right.
So he will go top 5.
To Lauren's credit, I'm going to give you credit, Lauren, from what you said.
Appreciate
It depends on where Trey Lance goes. If Trey Lance goes to a place and he falls all the way down to somewhere like the New England Patriots, Trey Lance could become the more successful of all those quarterbacks.
Exactly. Like I said, if you get drafted later because it's a better team.
Correct.
You may have more success.
So there you go. I'm going to take back what I said.
I'm going Zach.
Oh, I got to scoot over.
I'm going Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson as number 1.
I think Zach Wilson is the more complete quarterback. I love Zach Wilson. Like, I think he's great. I would pick Zach. I don't know. See, that's tough, man.
One thing you got to take into consideration, though, is the teams that these guys have played in college, and you look at the opponent and how tough they are.
But I like guys that have, like, excitement. Trevor Lawrence, to me, just seems sort of melancholy.
That was the point of why I brought up the tweet you put out.
So, and I like guys that are fired up, like get your teammates fired up and everything. Like if you watch him in Clemson, like there's some games where he just, I don't give a shit, whatever, touchdown. I don't know. He's like bored with the game, but I mean, we'll see. Like
that's a good point.
The NFL is a completely different beast than college. Like, I mean, only the top 2% of college players make it to the NFL. These guys are the best of the best. So Trevor Lawrence playing in college is different than Trevor Lawrence. And again, to Grant's point, it's the system you get drafted in.
Yes.
Will the Jaguars system fit his arm?
Right. So Lauren, you ended up being right. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Grant, 2 compliments in like 5 minutes?
I know. Like, who is this?
It's the hat.
Oh, it's that shot.
It's the hat.
You need another shot. You get.
Well, I didn't even take the
you
first
didn't
one.
even take it.
I
haven't taken it yet. I figured I'd wait.
What
All
is
right,
it?
are we?
I don't know.
It is,
I have no
guys,
idea.
it is 7, and we are getting close to it. This show has zoomed on by, just like this week. Do we have time to jump into some NBA, or should we just go for some history?
Let's go to some history. How big's your history?
It's not very big.
All right, let's do it.
Not very big. All right, so we ready there, Zach? All right, so we're gonna go. Today's April 15th. We're gonna go.
Toast.
Oh, look at that.
And I had
Aren't
something
you
to say.
being professional?
I had a couple people ask me about this child support party. We got to get in touch with Toast.
Correct. So,
like that's the one. Like a child support party should be a thing.
man, you know what?
Yeah.
We should start you know how they have wedding planners and all this? So we should have a child support party planner company.
The day you the day you sign or send off that last child support payment, that's a party.
Hey, look, like gender reveal parties and all these things, like we should do that. Like once the check is done, like you make fireworks go off and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, call Toast.
There you
Call
go.
Tosin at Texas AV Productions. They are your event partner for all things live productions, setup, designing, installation, corporate events, concerts, and touring support. Mention Sports with Balls and you will receive a free consultation, plus 10% off your total bill. Call them at 281-241-7520. Check them out online at txavpro.com. April 15th, did you know in 1896, the very first modern Summer Olympic Games closed in Athens, Greece? USA wins gold medal count 11.
Yeah.
11. That's
Greece
America.
wins the total medal account, which was 46. So,
Whoa.
yeah. So, yeah, 1896, the first modern Summer Olympic Games closed in Athens, Greece.
I want to know like all those sporting events that were part of that.
Oh, I know. I'm sure it's great.
Interesting.
Yeah. April 15th, 1910. Did you know William H. Taft is the first president to throw out a first ball at a baseball game? William Taft, 1910. Did you know that? Now, if you didn't, now you know.
I know.
April 15th, 1927. Yankee slugger Babe Ruth hits number 1 of his MLB record season 60 home runs. He tees off on A's Howard Imke in the first inning of New York's 6-3 win over Philadelphia.
Who you taking? Who you taking first? The Babe or Ohtani?
Who?
Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani in one game?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, geez.
Well,
Man, that's a tough question.
The thing is, people
What kind
have
of
surpassed
baseball-
Babe Ruth now.
They're both
Like,
pitching. They're both pitching in the both
Right.
batting.
I know people are kind of like, what is Babe Ruth? But I mean, we got to talk about what era we're
modern-
talking about
exactly,
here.
Exactly.
1982.
1982, wow.
Well, show how we-
Just because I can't help it, I'd have to go Babe Ruth. I mean, I can't.
I know.
I
it's
can't do that.
history.
April 15th, 1947. Did you know Jackie Robinson became the first African American to play in the U.S. Major League Baseball
Wow.
today?
Yep.
Damn.
He's
I've
been
asked-
celebrated everywhere today.
Yeah.
I've asked this question numerous times on the show. Is he the most influential African American sports player ever?
Ooh, without giving me any time to research that, I would say yes. But I'm sure that there's probably been a small person that's made a huge impact that just has not been, talked about as much. So, but yeah, I would have to, off the top of my head, yeah.
Jackie,
I'd say so.
and I mean, it's not only that he broke the barrier. That dude could play some baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, he was flat out amazing.
100%. April 15th, 1958. Did you know the first baseball game was played in California? San Francisco Giants beat the LA Dodgers 8-0. 1958. April 15th, 1965. Did you know the NFL changed the penalty flag from white to gold?
Now, see that, man, where do you get this? That is
A
great.
magician
That
never
is-
tells.
That
That
is great
is
info.
interesting.
Yep.
Why?
White to, I have no idea. That's just what it said, from white to gold, bright gold. I figured you guys would like this. April 15th, 1968. Did you know the Houston Astros beat the New York Mets 1-0 in 24 innings? 24
Wow.
Was that in
innings.
the Astrodome?
Yes, it was. April 15th, 1977.
You think the stands stayed full?
No, I do
I
not.
went to a game-
24 innings.
I went to a
No.
game in the Astrodome where the Mets beat the Astros 18-1. It was terrible. But I was like 16 and I had dome foam. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hail is falling north of Houston.
3 more, and I'm done. April 15th, 1977. Did you know the first baseball game was played at Montreal's Olympic Stadium?
Oh.
Now, it wasn't the first game played in Montreal. It was the first game played in that stadium.
Okay.
So, April 15th, 1989. I did not know this and read about this, and it's unbelievable. 96 people were crushed to death and 766 injured at Hillsborough Football Stadium in Sheffield, England during the FA Cup semifinal between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. There's a picture right there if you see it. Like, so many people rushed up when they let people in that they crushed these people up against the wall.
There's actually
Yeah.
There's a huge documentary about that, and I've watched it. It is it's unbelievable to watch. Like,
It's-
crazy. They have video of it.
Yes.
Like, it's insane. Like, people just trampled them.
96 people crushed to death.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like
96. Yeah,
well,
pay
it
attention
was-
to the show, Lauren. 96 people.
It was the security's fault. They opened up like gates that they
Yes.
shouldn't have. You got to watch the documentary. It's really interesting, and like they just got overrun with people, and then obviously people were idiots, and like they were handing dead people back. Like,
Yes.
it's like it's unreal. Like,
Yeah.
but not trying to get too.
And what
Yeah.
year is this?
1989. And that was it. The last
31
one
years
was 1997. Baseball did the honor Jackie Robinson by retiring the number 42 for all teams.
Yeah, yo.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, Grant. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, later. Can I
mean
come
Monday?
Monday? Can I come Monday? Is that
Monday?
cool?
Yeah, I just got confirmation that on Monday we're. Oh, let's just drop the mic on it. All right, I'll just do that. Brought
Drop
to you
the
by-
mic.
All right.
I'm going to drop
Brought
this
to you
shot.
by, Money Management. Call Johnny Lee, 713-823-0294. Credit repair, 25 years of experience, licensed in all states, and free consultations. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I got to call this guy. It's not. My credit score is not where it should be. And did people use
Lauren's
Dang
bullet.
painters.
did
Lauren's
people-
bullet.
Do people use cash now or credit?
Man, so many people use credit, dude.
Still?
They just do, yeah.
I try to pay cash for everything. Maybe that's why my credit.
Oh, I.
Hey,
never
Lauren,
have
can you
cash.
co-sign for something for me?
Yeah, Lauren has a 900, like
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Nah.
Yeah, they pull her credit and they're like, wow, we've never seen a credit score this high.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Drop the mic, brought to you by Money Management. I only have one thing to say. Astros still win the World Series.
Okay, what's
That was
Monday's
it?
news?
That's it. Oh, and sorry, completely forgot about that because I looked at the time. We're about to Monday show. We are going to have from HBO's House of Hoes, Washington Ho, on the show, who's a friend and an incredible sports fan, loves the Astros, and I cannot wait to shoot the shit with him about sports. Washington Ho will be here from HBO's House of Hoes. He'll be here Monday evening.
I've seen that trailer, but I haven't watched the show yet, though.
That's good.
Have you watched the show, The House of Hoes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Washington I've known for a long time, and we're also so I totally forgot to tell y'all this. On the show, Dan Green is calling in too.
Oh, he
And
is?
Dan Green and Washington Ho have history.
Oh, they do.
Like bad history?
So this is going to
Are you talking about like bad history?
Does
going
Washington
to
know?
be no. It's going to be hysterical. I can't wait.
Oh,
Wow.
Dan Green, comedian in LA, was from Houston, moved out there, making it over there in LA.
He's blowing up,
He's
man.
been on here a couple times.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Just
Fun.
wait till you hear Dan Green call in when Washington's on. It's going to be
Wow.
pretty funny.
Wow.
Interesting.
We might
Wow.
have to have a lot of beeps.
Yeah,
And,
get ready, Zach.
Once again, it is hail, Tomball, north of Houston, I guess west of Houston. It is, woo,
The weather girl.
All right.
No, the traffic girl.
traffic. But yeah, but look, oh my gosh.
Man,
It'd be
okay.
safe out there in Houston.
I'm not gonna lie. I did roofing for a while, right? Like, and then
You did roofie?
I roof.
Is that what he said?
He said I'm not gonna lie like it was that,
I
but no.
did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did roofing.
I did.
That's what it sounded like you said.
I did roofing.
Can we get a hangover, Doug?
I did insurance. I mean, that is some hail. But there will be 400 Ford F-150s out there.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, dude, like, and I was never that guy. I'm not gonna go bang on your door, like whatever. I was just referral only because those people, like, some of those people will pull guns on you because you're the 19th person that banged on their door that day. So for all you roofers out there, man, stop hiring dumbass salesmen.
All right.
Hot sports opinion by
You
Jeff
need
Michael.
the way that you got onto them, you need to get onto your painters to get the job done.
No, that was drop the mic.
All right.
Drop the mic.
All right,
Jeff,
y'all,
drop
listen,
the mic.
we're running up against it. I want to thank Christian's Tailgate for having us over here, man. I would love this spot.
Show that scene outside. That I like that camera.
I
man.
love that, man. That's just,
Oh yeah, right.
want to thank David Carrier over at Smarter Mortgage for today's scoreboard.
We want to thank
Wow.
Hybrid Technologies Group as well. Roy Stanton, like Jeff knows him pretty well. He said he's a very good guy, very busy. He'll look you up with phones, cable services, all these kinds of things. Give him a call. And once again, that's Hybrid Technologies Group, name of his company.
Construction Concepts. If you want to build some shit, they'll build it for you. 713-589-2682. Call them. And then we also want to thank Texas AB Productions and Tosin. We're going to get Tosin up here sometime. I need y'all to meet Tosin.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I mean,
I want to
it's
meet
a
Tosin.
child support payment party.
Party.
not for
If you want a
that.
child support payment party, call Tosin. 281-241-7520.
Child support ending payment
All
party.
right, there's that lead.
Well, that's what it means.
We have the legit outside shot of Christian Tailgate, of course, right here
Thank
in
you.
Bagby and Midtown. Thanks so much again for having us.
I want to
Great
thank Money
place.
Manager.
Come hang out
Money
here.
Manager. Yeah, listen, we'll be here Thursday. I'm sorry, we'll be here Monday.
Monday?
Damn, you don't want to be here Monday, do
He
you?
doesn't want to be here.
No, he doesn't. He's thinking about his birthday. His birthday's Thursday.
Yeah,
He
that's
can't
right.
speed it up quick enough.
Hey, listen, I'm excited. Kevin Anthony. Kevin Anthony's going to be here. Maybe we'll just get Kevin Anthony a computer and sit between us and just look up shit. That'd be awesome.
Be our spotter.
Washington Ho and Dan Green will join us on the show on Monday, man. I'm Jeff Michael, Lauren Leal, Graham Miles. This is Sports with Balls, y'all. We all.
Peace.
Jump in my 6'4" and let the top dine. Trunk hitting hard when I swing through H-time. Cup full of oil and an orange kush sweet. Cause this is how we do it in that 713. My candy red paint cocked up on foe. Shocking and body rocking cause the south side ho. DJ Screw got me falling asleep. This is how we do it in that 713.
Welcome to Sports with Balls. Here are your hosts, Jeff Michael, Lauren Leal.